So try. We're all the way live. What's good, my beautiful, amazing Soul Tribe family? Come on in. Let us have a beautiful meeting right now. Coming together in our high frequencies, high vibrations. The ancestors are saying all is well. It is well. Job well done. As we move into this new paradigm, timeline, by way of a shift, we're about to witness the transfer of power. Really not even the transfer. Like just getting back what was always yours. What was stolen is now being returned. So the cankerworm is in spiritual court. The cankerworm, the succubus, the leech, the person that wanted to leech on to your beautiful inheritance by way of your high vibrational, high level, by way of a high level commitment contract. You got a high level commitment with Source. That's what I just heard. If you're new to the platform, welcome. Come on in. Let's be friends. Don't be shy. Say hi. Let us give you a nice warm welcome. If you came across this video and this came up on your timeline, there's a 99.9% chance that there is going to be a message here for you. I just heard it won't take long. Something's coming in fast. Okay, that's what's up. Clarify this energy, Holy Spirit. Archangel Michael, thank you for being here. This card is not even supposed to be here. It belongs in the Twisted Oracle. But if you've been watching me long enough, you know, I really don't believe in coincidences. I feel like everything happens for a reason. This says left you hanging, no closure, no contact, left on red, heartbroken, disappointment, third party, betrayal, pain, hurt. This could be anybody. Somebody you left behind, okay? Somebody that thought they left you out in the cold. Somebody that could be rallying the troops. Or they could have got a lot of people to come up against you. That shit is over. Plain and simple. Why do we need to know this, Holy Spirit? Heartbroken. Okay, you're the Hierophant. Heartbroken. Why is it here? You're getting some type of justice. Okay. Heartbroken. This could be an ex-lover, an ex-family member, an ex-friend, a karmic person. Somebody that you just felt like things were done with. It's over. This could be a third party to another situation. Maybe somebody was in this outside competition with maybe somebody that you were connected to. This could be anybody, honey. Or maybe it's all of the above. Left you hanging, no closure, no contact, left on red. Okay, so somebody feels like somebody left them hanging. Yeah, this is a lover. An ex-lover. Okay, well, let's see what's going on. Ten of Swords. Somebody that betrayed you. Spirit says the truth is here. You're tapped in, not tapped out. You're in the Queen of Cups energy. So you could be seeing something. Your ancestors could be giving you confirmation. You could be any sign in that Queen of Cups energy. You're just tapped into your psychic abilities, your water element by way of having emotional stability, which is always a really good energy to be in, because that means that you can see what you need to see when you need to see it. Now somebody's heartbroken. Somebody was rallying up the troops. Yeah, you found out the truth. The Ace of Swords. Okay. So now that you know the truth, now what? Why is this here? Why do we need to know this, Holy Spirit? Yeah, look. Ten of Swords. Somebody betrayed you. Okay. So somebody wanted to leave you hanging, leave you with no closure. Ten of Swords. Left you behind. Clarify. Why are they heartbroken? Or did they want to break your heart? Yeah. This was unsuccessful. Okay. So somebody's attempt to leave you hanging with no closure, leaving you in the Ten of Swords. This was some type of mode of operation. Okay. Some type of strategic move. Yeah. Somebody is stuck in some type of egotistical energy, lack of confidence, very insecure energy. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So what is that? Leo energy. Okay. Ten of Swords is Gemini energy. Yeah, somebody's having a painful ending. So what was supposed to be a painful ending for you with somebody abandoning you turned into being like a victory, okay? Rallying up the troops. Interesting. You got the Nine of Wands, okay? Something about your courage and something about your persistence. So you alchemized. Basically, you got up from the Ten of Swords, pulled each and every sword out of your back. And even though you came out wounded, you came out nonetheless. Something about your courage and overcoming. Something about setting boundaries and your resilience. Wow. This person never thought that you would recover. Now you're in the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is about celebration. Even if you're just celebrating the fact that you're doing good in life, that you're okay, you know, you're healthy, you're well, you've recovered from whatever this was. Why would somebody want to do this? Why do we need to know this? And they rallied up other people too as well. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Somebody told lies by way of some type of an illusion to put you in some type of a misalignment. Somebody wanted you to be a wandering soul. This is the energy that I'm feeling. It's almost like leaving you heartbroken, messed up, or something like that, to where you couldn't recover. But you recovered. You did it successfully. And now this person is taking an L, taking a loss. Four of Wands, celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, home, community, and homecoming. Something like that. Somebody wanted you to be like misaligned with your values or too confused to move forward and make a decision. But you overcame something. You alchemized the Ten of Swords, basically, which is ultimate betrayal. It's like the worst of the worst. Clarify. I guess they feel like maybe leaving you with no closure would have left you feeling debilitated. Yeah, Queen of Cups energy. You decided to go within. Clarify, Holy Spirit. What's going on? Queen of Cups. Yeah, I can't make this up. Page of Cups in the reverse. Ooh, somebody is very insensitive. This could be a sibling. Six of Cups. Or somebody from your past. Somebody that you grew up with. Page of Cups is giving childhood with the Six of Cups. Yeah, this person was harboring some type of hidden resentment towards you. Okay. Big fire and water sign energy. Somebody's birthday could be in July, March. Big March energy. Okay. Could be a karmic Pisces. Somebody wanted to win at all costs, okay? And they wanted to leave you behind with the hopes that you would somehow forget who you are, but you ended up manifesting the Ten of Pentacles from the Ten of Swords. Yeah, quite literally. Look, it's over. Hold on, y'all. Let me close the window. My neighbor is building something in his backyard. And it's so funny because I sit on like 2 acres, right? My backyard is huge, y'all. It's gigantic. But whatever he's working on, I could hear it from way over here. I don't know if y'all could hear it, but I don't know. I need to minimize the sound so I can focus in on what's going on here. So look, what is this? Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's looking back at how much they've done to you, how much they put you through, or they thought they were putting you through, only to realize that you are in the Ten of Pentacles. You alchemized. Literally, I need this to be stated. You took the Ten of Swords and created the Ten of Pentacles. Listen, let me tell you something. You need to find a mirror. You need to look into your own eyes and say, I'm a master. I'm a master. You should give me honorary masters. You're mastering something here that was never intended for you to master, at least according to somebody else. But you're a free thinker. You say, I'm going to decide what I do with this Ten of Swords. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and do a magic trick. Big abracadabra energy and turn it into the freaking Ten of Pentacles. Look at you. Something about you being inspired. Something about your creativity. Taking action on your ideas. This could be new inspiration, new project. Ooh, the tables have turned. Yeah, whatever this is, you're doing really, really good. You got the Ace of Pentacles here. Something about success, abundance, completion. 10-10. You could be seeing 10-10 or 12-12, 11-11. You're seeing like double digits. 22-22, 33-33, something like that. Whatever this is, it's over. Completion. 10 represents completion. 1 represents success. An offer from the Most High God. Abundance. Something about the fruits of your labor by way of what it is that you're manifesting. Your manifestations are coming in. You got death. Somebody left you for dead. It was the best thing that they could have done to you, or so they thought. Somebody couldn't do anything to you that you did not allow. You didn't allow it. Yeah, Ten of Swords with the Eight of Cups. Somebody was like, that'll teach you. Stay down. And they never looked back. Yeah, they never looked back, hoping that this would take you out. And you said, oh, okay. So you slowly got up. Look, Ten of Swords, wounded warrior, 9 of Wands. It could have wounded you a little bit, but you recovered. Something about keeping your confidence. Something about believing in your higher self. Yeah, you got a high level commitment with the Most High. You said, let me get my ass up. What? 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. That's the best deal that anybody could take. Death. You've gone through a full transformation. Something about your personal growth. You had to leave something behind. You sure did. So when somebody thought they left you behind, you really left them behind. It's giving that kind of energy. Temperance energy. Look at you coming out balanced. You tapped into some type of angelic knowledge. That's beautiful when you tap into that within. Isn't that nice? Who's this Queen of Swords? Oh, they way down. Okay, as soon as I said, who's this Queen of Swords, the card was already flipped over. I love it when the universe jumps the gun. I love it when the universe, says it's our turn. I love it when the universe is saying, listen, I already know what you're thinking. Here's your answer. So whoever this Queen of Wands in the reverse is, Six of Wands in the reverse, Page of Cups in the reverse, is giving sibling, like a sister, like a sinister sister, a sinister baby sister from another mister. It's giving that kind of energy. Could be wrong, could be any feminine. Maybe it's somebody that you treated like a sister. I'm getting feminine though, okay? They're stressed out, weighed down. 10 of Wands. Yeah, somebody's looking back now, looking at all the work that they put in to create some form of an illusion, only for you to end up being the Queen of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. It's almost like you found your way to the restroom in the dark. You know how you're trying to find a restroom in the dark, but you kind of know the way? Somebody wanted to blindside you. Somebody wanted you blinded to your potential. That's what I just heard. So they thought if they left you hanging, somebody wanted this betrayal to stick. Somebody wanted to leave you stuck. Like, yeah, I left you. I need you to know it was me. Somebody wanted you to know. You got up, you recovered. 9 of Wands, you're the wounded warrior. You came out, now you're guarding and protecting yourself. You're believing in yourself. Something about your courage and your confidence to continue. You said, I got to get up from here. I can't stay here. What is this? Yeah, pessimistic energy. I can't do anything with it. Let me get all these 10 swords out of my back, and then I'll deal with these 9 of Wands so I can get to this. You closed out a cycle. Remember, somebody in their mind has left you out in the cold, or so they believe. They had hidden motives to humiliate you. Somebody wanted to see you scrape and scrounge and grovel, okay? You came out as the King of Swords energy. Whew. You could be a feminine or a masculine coming out in this energy. The Queen of Wands could be a feminine or a masculine coming out in this energy. Doesn't matter, but it's giving sister. I don't know why. With the Page of Cups, like a little sister. And when I saw the 6 of Cups, yeah, there's somebody that you showed a lot of love to. For some of you, there's an ex-lover here. Maybe it's their sinister sister. Maybe you have a sinister sister and they've got a sinister sister. Sister, never knew how much I missed you. I'm climbing up the family tree. We rewrote the show. I don't even know how that's how the song goes, but I'm going to put it in my own words. Sister, sister from another mister. I want you to know I don't really miss ya. Sister, I'm climbing up the family tree. The wheel of fortune is turning towards you. Listen, whatever doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. That was the whole purpose. This was always divine planning. This was always in God's plan. There was the plan that somebody thought they were planning for you, and they were certain that it was solid. It was etched in stone. You never recover from this. Somebody could have even told people as they're rallying the troops, look at them talking. Ha 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 ha. They'll never recover. Look at their ugly ass face. Look at their nasty eye, blah, 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 spewing all that venom, and all it did was backfire. So now they got all that spatting venom and spatting and shatting in their face. Listen, somebody shat themselves, okay? Listen. I can't make this up. The 5 of Pentacles, something about abandonment, something about poverty. Somebody wanted you to think, oh my God, life is too hard right now. How can I recover without my sinister sister from another mister that I did not know was sinister, but now I don't miss her type energy. There's an ex-lover here. Who's the third party? Somebody was in between your union. Some type of communication. 8 of Wands. Movement. Something about taking action real fast. Something was happening quick. Somebody was communicating with somebody. On how to slow you down or something like that. Nine of Pentacles. Slow is a really good energy. I'm going to keep it real. Slow and steady really does win the race. While somebody was out here taking rash actions and impulsive actions and swift movements and running here and zigzagging all around town, you were somewhere slow and steady. I just heard the rabbit in the hare. Two of Wands, and now you're here. Yeah, listen, you're moving forward. Independent, self-sufficient, reaping the benefits of your labor, the fruits of your labor, and the rewards. Luxury, self-sufficient, financial indulgence, or financial independence. Wow. Well, I don't know. Somebody's watching. Page of Swords. You're trying to get some type of information. Show me this Queen of Wands in the reverse. What's going on there? Three of Cups in a reverse. Could have been three witches. Could have been three sisters. Could have been a mother and two daughters. A sinister mother and two sinister daughters. What the hell's their deal? Why are they mad? What's going on? Why are they doing that? What's going on? What happened? Three of Wands. Because you left. You moved away. But wait a minute. I thought they left you on red. So wait a minute. Somebody's mad because you've abandoned them after they thought they abandoned you. They looked up, got some type of information. They ended up in the Six of Wands in the reverse, only to realize that they're under an illusion, that they lost. Page of Cups in the reverse. Like, look at this. All this illusion. Page of Cups in the reverse in the moon. Somebody was trying to blind you so that you would have to walk in the dark. Yeah, you could have got this Ten of Pentacles with your eyes wide shut. You still got it. You intuitively tapped into your, other senses, It's like, when people lose sight, they then have to tap into their hearing a little bit more. And when people lose their hearing, they tap more into their sight and their touch, right? It's giving Braille energy. It's giving, you have to feel your way through. You're like, oh, okay, is this my Ten of Pentacles? Okay, that's my Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody wanted to leave you in the dust, honey, and now they're mad because it's stressed out because you have insight and foresight, and there's movement and there's abundance, and you're sincere. You're communicating something quite sincerely to the universe, and the universe is responding. You're having a whole conversation with the universe. Look at this, King of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune is like having a conversation, in-depth conversation. Thank you. Most High is inspiring you to have a conversation, something like that. Whatever this is, whatever you're communicating, it's bringing you in a wonderful life. Yeah. Find a mirror, look into your own eyes and say, I think I like this little life. This little life. You took the Ten of Swords and Alchemizing, turned into the Ten of Pentacles. The end. What else do we need to know? I mean, I can't spend no more time on that. Something about your courage. You're speaking the truth about something. And something's coming in fast. Even though you were slow and steady and patient, something is like being sped up for you. Abundance, okay? Why do we need to know this with the Ten of Wands, with the Queen of Wands in the reverse? Why is that we need to know this? This person could have been trying to figure out where you live with the Four of Wands. Yeah, this is a whole hater, child. One of these people were with your lover, an ex-lover. You could have had a karmic mama that slept with an ex-lover or a karmic sister. These are feminines. Yeah. No self-love, disharmony. They don't like themselves, misaligned. They ought to, listen, disobedience. Somebody is very, very jealous of one human being in the family. Yeah. Love in the reverse. Somebody was with like your sister. You know that. You don't give a damn. You got up. You should let them. They're like, that'll teach you. I was with your man. You're like, let them. That ain't no man of mine. Yeah, look, Knight of Wands. Somebody was giving somebody the wand. Somebody could have been sleeping with your mother or your sister. Maybe all three. Who knows? Okay, you left these people behind when they thought they had abandoned you. Wow, that's crazy work. Yeah, look, it's your mother. It's a mother figure. This could be a sister that's a mother figure too. 911 situation, Four Cups in the reverse, you're over it. Sudden awareness, you realize that and you're over it. I love y'all. If this resonated, give it a thumbs up. I'll see you soon, okay?